Good evening. Good evening, Samurai Brothers World. We are coming at you with Tuesday night live playthrough live stream. So we are excited to have you here. We are live and we are using our technology that we have right now. So we're going to get you going. We actually did a little bit of the setup ahead of time so we can just hop right into the action. But as you're here, if you could just please give us the thumbs up right away, we would appreciate that so much. I'm going to make sure that we are good and up on all of our socials as we speak here. So just give me a moment here as we're just trying to figure all of that out. But we want to make sure that we are up and we are going. And if you're here, you give a comment, get the chat going. If you do that, we will try to respond to everything as it comes through as best we can, answer any questions that you have. And I just love to hear from you, whether you're just discovering us for the first time or whether you're one of our longtime supporters or somewhere in between. We appreciate all of that. So let me get this going here. I got to make sure. Switch here. Let's go here. And what are we going to do? We're going to go here. We're going to do that. Learn how to all the tricks of the trade here. And trying to do that. So we've already set up our boards. It's a little hard. We're still trying to figure out how to do all this so you can see. But we have already drafted all of our pieces. We will hold stuff up to the camera for you as best we can to kind of show you what's going. But we have already pre-picked our samurai and our heirlooms and our guards and our sensei. So we are ready to roll. That's the first couple minutes of the drafting phase, but I think we don't necessarily need to show that every single time. But if you want to see that, you can watch some of our previous videos that we have going on that. We did a battle last week. If you have not yet seen it, it is up on YouTube. And I won. It's a little bit later and it's kind of close to bedtime. So I'm hoping he's tired enough that I can beat him again here. So the way Samurai Brothers picks up, if you have an ongoing game that you've been playing, is whoever won the last game goes first the next game. Of course, that is constant. You can always change that up. But that's how we will play tonight. So I will show you my hand a little bit to get started. Close your eyes, no peeking. All right. And then we'll show you some more of the cards as we get going throughout the game. So I kind of have just an average, just slightly below average. Oh, you're going to show your hand? All right, I'm turning around. Go ahead. Hold them up. Hold up some of his cards. All right. So we're going to get things started and just kind of play and see what this is going to be. Kind of always interested to just time it out a little bit just to see how long it takes for the actual gameplay for a two-player game. So I'll talk you through the phases, the first couple rounds here, and then we're just going to play and go back and forth. But as always, just if you have any comments or questions, chime in live or afterwards. We will do our best to come through and answer everything for you. So your turn basically has 4 phases that you are going to do. The first phase is the heirloom phase. Okay, and so basically I can use one of my heirloom's unique powers, enhanced powers that it has, or I can just guess the top element of the whatever ninja is, the top ninja from the dojo deck, or I can heal, but at the beginning of the game, of course, you're at full strength. And I don't have any heirlooms that I'm going to use otherwise, so I'm just going to guess fire, and it is wind, so that card just goes right to the discard since I did not guess correctly. Then I have my sensei phase. My sensei is Master Daichi. He's one of my favorite sensei. He allows me to place any 2 baby ninja from my hand to my dojo. And so I'm just going to do, I've got a fire and a wind baby that we have here. And push that up. And just as a reminder, we are working to get to 50 subscribers so we can do live stream on mobile, which will give us a much better viewing experience, give you a much better viewing experience. We have some better quality camera that we can do with that. So if you are watching this and you have yet to subscribe, if you could please hit that subscribe button, we would appreciate it so much. All right. And then for the conquest phase, I can play 2 more ninja during the first 2 rounds. So I'm going to play 1 here, and I'm going to play 1 here. And so that is my, and then I have my reload phase, which is the fourth phase, and I can pick any combination of cards. We took out the peak samurai that we were using last week, the light and the void samurai. So we won't be peeking any cards before we draw this week. It's all going to be focused on that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So Zion, for his heirloom phase, he's going to use Jade Monkey. We'll try to get you a good view of all this. You can see the artwork. We got some good pictures of the artwork. So that allows him to play 2 ninja from his hand to his dojo. So he'll flip that over. Deactivate it is the phrase that we use. And we'll hold him out and bring on. He's got a couple of legendary ninja. Maybe you've already seen. I haven't seen yet today. But he's going to add those, a couple of 6s. All right. And then his sensei phase, his sensei's enhanced power is that he can just take the top ninja card from the dojo deck and add it straight to his dojo. So there you go. Show that. And then he'll play 2 more ninja during his conquest phase here.
It doesn't really matter.
Doesn't really matter. I'm just going to play 2 more babies. And then you're going to reload your hand up to 7. And when you reload, you can take any combination of cards that you want from the action deck or the dojo deck. So you just want to make sure that you're constantly balancing your hand for what you need and what you have coming up. All right, so that was round 1. Round 2 plays the same way, and then round 3, we can start the action of attacking and stealing from each other. You could speed this up a little bit if you wanted to, and just have both players play the first 2 rounds together. And again, just all depends on how young your audience is, how much you care about watching each other's turns and strategizing. But if you're just trying to speed up the playthrough, you could each just play through the phases at the same time. The first 2 rounds don't really interfere with each other whatsoever. You're not really waiting on each other in any way. All right, so once again, I have no heirlooms to do, so I'm going to guess. I'm going to guess Earth. And once again, it is wind. I'm 0 for 2 on that. And then I can play 2 babies of any element for my sensei phase. So here they are. And then I can play again 2 more ninja. So I'm going to play 2 more ninja. How many subscribers we have? I think our number was 8 coming into tonight, so we're trying to get to 50. But I don't know if I can see that on here. I'm still learning how all of this stuff works from the YouTube side. So I'm going to reload to my full hand here of 7. Of course, I want to make sure I have some action cards that I can play. We'll do that.
Fire.
All right, he's guessing fire for his second round, and it is water. And the reason we entitled this the Earth versus the Water battle tonight, I am the Earth Samurai, Samurai Kurisu, and that gives me an extra attacking heart when I'm doing so. All my attacks do 1 extra damage than what the card says. And I believe this is Tadahiro, right? Yeah, and Zion is Samurai Tadahiro. That increases all of his temple defense by 3. Now, temple defense cards are special cards that are in the action deck. There's not a lot of them. There you go. So if you get one, it's awesome if you have the opportunity to turn it into something that does a little bit more defense for you. All right, what phase are you on? All right, playing 2 ninja here.
Baby and baby. Got 5.
And we'll explain all of the various.
2/4. I got 2/3 of the defenders.
We've got some defenders. So we'll, as they show up, we will explain those to you. Let's keep your area nice and neat here. So you know what you have. All right, there we go. We're going to go through again. So the phases stay the same. The only difference is now in the 3rd phase, during the conquest phase, I can do attacks and steals. That go along with this. So I'm going to continue guessing Earth because that's what I'm looking for, and it's water this time. So I still don't get anything there. I can play 2 babies. So there's 1 and 2. That's for my Sensei phase. So now my Conquest phase. The first attack I'm going to do is a baby sneak attack. So I pay for this with 1 baby ninja from my hand, and this will do, normally it does 3 damage, but I have Kurisu, so it will do 4 damage. And the good thing about a sneak attack is you cannot be counterattacked for a sneak attack. So Zion can absorb that damage either with his Samurai Heart, starts with 12, and can take incremental damage, or with his Ninja, or his Guards, or Temple Defense. He chose to take it all up on top. And so there is no counterattacking here, so there's nothing else for us to do. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play a Steel Heirloom card. So the cost for this is 1 baby, 1 elite, 1 legendary ninja from my dojo. And, I don't even know which one I want. I'll do the loot. Do you have a defender of heirlooms?
And the other 2.
All right. So I steal that. It comes to me in activated position, which means I can use it on my next turn.
And you would heal 1.
Yep, I would heal 1, but I don't need to heal because I am at full strength. And that is my second action. So now I will reload my hand. Here, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I didn't really like
6.
how the water or the samurai changed.
Yeah, and that's that's part of making a game, is that sometimes the powers have to change a little bit, or even the actual pictures change on a little bit. But it's okay. You've played Ursa's Battle Gear so many times. You're good. All right, so you can heal, or you can use your heirloom special power. Okay, so he's going to use Ursa's Battle Gear, and so it allows him first to play any 1 ninja from his hand to his dojo, and then he can discard any number of cards that he wants. There's not a lot of discard mechanisms within the game, so we didn't really want it to be a discarding-based game where you're just trying to get through to the power cards. So this is one of the few that we have where you can discard. Keeping the cards you want, and then you reload to your full hand of 7. So full hand is 7 cards, with the exception of 1 of the Samurai. I think I have it right here, Kaze. So if you draft or choose Samurai Kaze at the beginning of the game, then your hand is 8 cards throughout the game that you'll reload to. So, all right. So I won't say anything. Don't give away what's going on. All right. So that was your heirloom phase. Next is your Sensei phase. You want to play a ninja from your hand, or take the top one from the dojo deck, or do you want to exchange your Sensei? Do you have a good ninja in your hand?
I got 2.
Oh yeah, play a good one. All right, we'll hold this one up. So you can see, here we go. There's one of the legendary ninja.
Instead of playing the fire mode, I'm just going to play.
I'm going to play 2 more ninja. All right.
4.
So he is not attacking or stealing anything this turn. Gives me a chance to go for it.
I have something.
You do know I can possibly win the game this turn, right?
No.
I can possibly win the game this turn. I won't look. Here, you show the camera what you want to show them.
Okay, so
Good. All right, so you all got to see some top secret information going on there. We'll see. I might just go for the win right here. We'll see what happens. All right, so I'm going to play the Loot of Light, which allows me to add the top 2 ninja from the dojo deck straight to my dojo. So a couple of elite ninja, a couple of 3 elites, which is nice. Get that extra heart for each of them. What am I missing? Do I have enough? Earth, Wind, Water, Fire?
game over.
It might be game over. Let's see. I can play 2 baby ninja. So I'm going to do that here.
You're winning it.
I don't know. Should I be? Do you want me to make it last a little longer? Or do you want me to win?
I want to make it last.
All right, we can play a little bit longer because I think I would have the win here. And so you can see, depending on how the game goes, it goes pretty quick. We haven't done a lot, but the game is one that really rewards the aggressor. So I'm going to go ahead and do my first move that I would do anyway, whether I was trying to win or not. I'm going to play an elemental steel. So you can play 1 ninja from your dojo of 4 different elements, or in this case, earth, wind, water, fire. And that allows you to steal any one of the stealable commodities on the table, which are sensei, guards, or heirlooms. Most of the time, you're going to use it to steal heirlooms, but occasionally you might use it to steal a guard, or I guess you could do it to steal a sensei if you really had to, especially if you're playing with someone on exile. But sure, I'll go ahead and steal the Jade Monkey. So even though Zion had used it, when I steal it, it comes to me fully activated. Now, we won't end the game here, but we will still officially, just to kind of show you how the game would wrap up. There's basically there's 3 ways to win, but if you're only playing 2-player, there's just 2 ways to win. You either can steal all 6 heirlooms to your dojo from your opponent's dojo, or you can attack your opponent down to his samurai down to 0 heart. So you can win kind of by the cunning of stealing, or you can win by the brute force strength of attacking. So this is what I would do to officially win. If I were playing, I would just come back with a second elemental steel. Now, a couple things to note. If you want to make the game last a little bit longer, don't draft all of the heirlooms. If you just start with 1 heirloom per person, it will make the game take longer because there will be 4 heirlooms starting in no one's possession. So you can't just win by stealing 2. However, a lot of times it's really nice to be able to play a game where you can just play and have someone win in 15 minutes or less. In fact, in this case, we're right around 12 minutes, 13 minutes of actual gameplay, and that's with explaining it to you. So there's a way that the game can play really, really quick if you want to do it and still enjoy that. But we will, just for fun, I will not do that. I will I'll do some other plays here just to see how this might look. So I'm going to go ahead and what am I going to play? I'll play the baby attack. So this costs me either 2 baby ninja of the same element, which I don't have right now because I just used that, or 3 heart total. It doesn't have to be paid with baby ninja, so I'm just going to use this one here. And I'm going to go ahead and do that for 7 damage over to you. Do you have any temple defense that you want to use?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not using my temple defense because it's 9 and 15.
Okay, so you have 15. Oh yeah, because you have the +3. So he's got some big temple defenses that he's holding on to for later. So, but if we were playing just like the real way, like completely straight up, then that would have been the game right there because I would have stolen his last heirloom, and that would have given me the 6 heirlooms. The game would have been over. So that's really the basics. We're going to play for a couple more minutes in case anybody else wants to pop on, but we just want to say thank you and hi to everybody that has popped in. So Zion's going to go ahead and heal 1.
I traded 2 for free. Action 1. We'll just switch this baby. Daddy saved my mommy. And I'm stealing an heirloom.
All right, which heirloom would you like to steal?
I would like this one.
Jade Monkey. And heal 1 from that. So we've got these fun little health trackers here that we have in front of us. I don't know if you can see that on our board in front of us, but that's what we've got.
Okay, this game's not over into it.
All right, and what is your second action?
It was elemental steel. I got some 6.
Okay. Did you steal another heirloom then?
Mm.
Did you heal again for your second one?
And first,
No, I moved you up to the 1. So you're there. You're at the 5.
oh, not that good though.
So the other thing with the game too is don't wait. Don't wait for a better opportunity. If you think you have a good opportunity to do the thing, because you can see if I hadn't completed those steals there to win the game, then he comes back and steals 2 more, and so it lengthens the game out. So more often than not, aggressive attacking and stealing is going to pay off, especially if you're got a good way to keep replenishing your dojo as you go. There's got to be legendary in there. So, all right, my turn. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use Weatherstone. I can rescue any one
4.
ninja.
That's the best.
Is there a 6 in here? Or
No. Unless you have a 6.
I don't think I had a 6.
Okay.
but-
I kept my 2 6.
Oh, there's a 5. We'll take the 5.
A bad.
So I can rescue one ninja. So even though he was in the discard, this is the Bomb Master, one of our legendary ninja. So I'm going to add him to my dojo, and so that's a good way to build my dojo strength rather than just trying to guess an element, because you can see how bad I've been at guessing tonight. Anyway, and then I can play 2 babies, but I don't have that set up because I didn't really worry about that last time. In fact, I don't even know if I actually reloaded my hand last time. So, and then I'm going to play the wind load. So the wind load allows me to play however many wind ninja I have in my hand directly to my dojo. In this case, it's just 1, but I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Who are you?
As the owl speaks. And then last but not least, for my second action, I'm going to play the legendary attack, which does 18, but in my case, it's going to do 19. So I know Zion's got some stuff that he's going to use. It costs 9, so I will work on figuring that
I'll
out.
just block with 15.
Okay, so he's going to use a temple defense. This absorbs 15, and again, it's 12, but he has Samurai Tadahiro, which allows his temple defense to absorb 3 more. So 15 of the 19 that he received, and then he's got 4 more. All right, so he's down to 1 heart on Samurai, but he still has some other ways to do that. So I have nothing left in my hand, so I actually get to,
What? How did you get that?
well, because I didn't reload after my last turn, because the game was over. 4, 5. Which way? Let's go here. And 7. All right.
Okay, I'm taking the top 2.
So I'm gonna play his heirloom.
Now, and
What are you doing?
I'm going to J Monkey.
Okay, so Jade Monkey allows him to play 2 ninja from his
This
hand,
was a thing
including himself. It's very, very fun to get yourself in the game. All right, and then you reload, so you can. What do you want?
4, 5, 6, 7.
What's 7 there?
Wait, did I have 8?
It's fine. You're good. All right, action 1. You'll just reload to 7 at the end, no matter what you have.
Let's take the top ninja. I haven't done that.
All right, this one. All right,
Action 1.
that's for your sensei phase. Now your conquest phase. Action 1.
Lane. A nash attack. What time against
All right, so is the steel sensei or an action attack? So you can play.
action attack?
So he's going to play the action attack, which you can take any action card, regardless of what its stated purpose is, and it does 2 damage to me. So I'm just going to take 2 here. And then I'm going to counter with 6. So 6 to use. So with my guard, if I have an activated guard, he can counter attack for half of his health. So in this case is the eagle, half of the 12 is 6. So it does a 6 counter attack. And then once I use him, I deactivate him. He can still absorb damage, but he can no longer
And
counter
another
attack.
Action attack.
Another action attack for 2 more. which I'm going to take up top on my samurai, and I'm going to counterattack with a 5 from my bear. So there's 5 more to you.
Okay. 1, 2. Okay, just. Oh, I think.
Do it that way.
Okay. Okay, I got 6 in my hand.
All right, so just pick one more card to reload up.
Oh, I got a 5 temple defense.
Awesome. We're just going to go a couple more minutes here, whether we officially finish the game or not, because it is getting a little late. But we'll maybe we'll do like 2 more rounds here. All right. So for my heirloom phase, I'm going to use the dragon egg that allows me to activate all my guards. So my bear and my eagle, which I just used, now they're reactivated, so they can counterattack again, should they so wish to. I do not have a way to place 2 babies. So instead, I'm just going to play a legendary Ninja 6, Turbine, and then, all right, so then I'm going to do a Samurai attack. So Samurai attack is my cost me 1 Samurai heart, and it does 4 damage normally. In this case, it's going to do 5 damage to Zion. So I'll put down 1 here.
And it's gonna do 0 to me.
And then, so he's got a 2. That's +3 because of his samurai special power, so that absorbs the entire attack. Are you going to counterattack?
No.
No? Not even to just show people how it's done?
What?
All right, he's going to counterattack with 1. And I am going to absorb with 1. And now I can counterattack again. So I will counterattack with 2. My mouse.
You later.
And then he is just going to absorb that attack with the guard that he just counterattacked with. So even though he counterattacked, it can still absorb the 2 damage when it's deactivated.
And then.
Are you going to counterattack again
Nope.
just for fun? No. All right. I can't do that. So I'm going to just play another legendary 5 ninja. Cyclone's definitely one of the favorite favorite ninja art that people like. So that's what I'm going to do for my second turn, or second part of my conquest phase, and reload to a full hand. All right, so I'm going to do your turn and then 1 more round. So you're going to heal?
Top 2.
Top 2?
No. Yeah.
Top 2? There's a 1 and a 2, 3 heart. Hey, you would have healed 3 hearts, so either way.
And take the top 4 heart. Action 1.
Bring out your big guns. You're running out of time to attack me.
Okay, got 4 in my hand.
All right, maybe get some good actions this turn, because next turn is going to be your last one for now.
Are we gonna finish it?
No.
Sometime?
I don't know if we're going to. We already finished. I already won, remember?
No, the other.
Well, I don't know if we're going to finish this one or not, but I won.
I won.
Yeah. We just kept playing it a little bit more. All right, here we go. So we will do, let's see. I'll take it. I'm going to use my last one here. I could heal 3, but I'm going to use my teapot. It rescues the top 2 ninja from the discard, which is a 3 and a 1, so it actually helps me just a little bit more. And let's see. We are going to, what are we going to do? What do you have that I want? Oh, I have to do a sensei phase. So for my sensei phase, I don't have 2 baby ninja, so I'm just going to play 1 ninja.
Two.
All right. And then we're going to show you just a little bit how some of these cards work. So I'm going to play a steel guard. It allows me to steal any guard. Now, in a case like this, I might actually normally steal the ant, but I'm going to steal the owl from Zion. So my cost is 4 heart. Well, just play it, just to show, because it's all good. All right, so I'm going to steal your guard. what do you show? What do you have? What are you playing? So Zion has the Defender of Guard. So it blocks the steal of a guard card. And there's only one card that can overcome that, which I happen to have, which is the Cloak of Invisibility. So I'm going to play that, and that allows me to complete the steal. So it adds that guard there. And I don't know. I got two options. They're basically going to do about the same either way. I'll do the Samurai attack, though, because it's actually using the power on the card. So I'm going to do a Samurai attack again. 1 heart does 4 damage.
5 damage?
5 damage, you're right. Because I got the +1.
Baby, I want to see you, Mommy. Happy little Mommy.
All right. And that is it. And then I'm just going to reload here. 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right. So for your heirloom phase, you have no heirlooms to use, but you can heal 3. So I think that's okay. Sensei phase, take top ninja. Is it a good one? Just a baby.
Action 1.
All right, this is your last chance to do your big action. All right, so this is the water load. I played the wind load before. So Zion can add all water ninja from his hand to his dojo. Do you have any? A couple of water babies?
1 water baby.
1 water baby. You gonna do elemental? Or do you have a plan?
I can't do that. Oh, why
You
can't?
can now.
Elemental sea.
You gonna steal a guard? Or are you gonna steal an heirloom?
Air.
All right. So he's gonna steal an heirloom, and when he steals the heirloom, he also heals 1. All right. Yep. And play your last action, and we're gonna be done. We're gonna be done for the day.
If I did have a lead, I would do
So,
I'm just gonna do that.
well, just do an act. You wanna do an action attack, or no? All right. I'm just gonna play ninja, and then you want to show a couple of the other cards in your hand that you had that you didn't get to
Okay.
play.
This is my worst.
Well, so this is steel heirloom. So actually, that would be on the path that he was to try to collect all the heirlooms that way. All right. What's
This
next?
was my
Well, get shut up. You gotta hold up. So this is the Protector of Sensei. So if someone tries to play the Steel Sensei card on you, you defend your Sensei.
Unless they have the
Yep. And then next is a Temple
Alligator
Defense
Cannon.
Alligator Cannon. What does this one do? 8? Is that an 8? Yep.
Yeah, I had 11 on him.
So that's a way to absorb. Yeah, so you're 8
Didn't
with
I get
11.
any elite attacks?
I didn't get any big attacks at all. Except the one legendary, which you pretty much blocked. So because you covered most of it. So I was going to win by stealing. I didn't have too much
Do
else.
you have any elite attacks?
I did just grab the diaper load on my last turn, so that's kind of a fun card there.
Do you have any?
I just pulled a couple of elite attacks, elite regular, elite sneak, and then I just pulled a Temple Defense 4 card as well. So anyway, that is the game. You can see, we played in about 15 minutes. Like I said, you can always adjust and customize it depending on what you're looking for. But if you're doing 2-player and you just pick 3 guards and 3 heirlooms right at the start, it definitely puts a lot of pressure on. You can win in as quick as or as few as 4 rounds, reasonably speaking. Average game might last close to 5 or 6 rounds. Thank you for cleaning everything up and organizing that. But yeah, if you have any other questions, just chime in and we will do our best to answer them. But I want to just thank everybody for dropping by, whether you popped in live or whether you are watching this on replay. But just hope that gives you a little bit of picture of the game. Couple things. If you are interested in buying the game, you haven't bought it yet, there are links down in the description, so you can click on that. You can buy it through our website directly, or if you're more comfortable, you can buy it through the Amazon or the eBay platforms. Links to both of those are there. So obviously, through our website is easiest for us, but no matter what works for you, it works for us. So any of those, let's say you got eBay bucks or you got an Amazon gift card you want to use, You can purchase through any of those means and get the game through there. If you have not yet done so, would you please just hit that subscribe button and get that like button? Again, that helps us. We are trying to build to 50 subscribers, and we're hoping to start bringing a little more content than just the live playthrough once a week. But that's the first thing that we're doing, is trying to do some form of a playthrough once a week for you, so you can just kind of see how the game plays, get comfortable with it, and we'd love to just answer any of your strategy questions or anything else with it. But anyway, that's about it. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Hope that you had a good time watching this, and we will see you later. Want to say goodbye, Zan?
Bye.
All right. We will see you next time.